From St. Louis now to Washington, D.C., protesters on both sides are rallying as the future of abortion rights hang in the balance. The Supreme Court is now hearing arguments in a case that could overturn Roe v. Wade. At the heart of the case, known as Dobbs v. Jackson Women's Health Organization, is a Mississippi law that bans abortions after 15 weeks of pregnancy. It's a major test of the High Court's 6-3 conservative majority. A decision is expected before summer of next year. 21 conservative states already passed laws banning all or almost all abortions if Roe v. Wade is overturned, while 16 states are working on legislation to protect access to abortion.
And the Mississippi case could have wide-ranging implications. In Missouri, state leaders are already debating their own restrictive abortion law. News 4's Gabriela Vidal is live outside Planned Parenthood in St. Louis with what access looks like now and where it could be headed. Gabby?
Yeah, Corey and Paige, with this Planned Parenthood here in Missouri being the only Planned Parenthood left in the state, access to an abortion for women, especially in other parts of the state of Missouri, is already pretty limited. Today, anti-abortion advocates say that any kind of access to an abortion should be eliminated, while people here at Planned Parenthood are saying that cases like the Supreme Court cases being heard right now could further restrict a woman's right to choose.
We're killing babies every day in this country, and it's evil. And if you support that, then you're wrong.
Outside the old courthouse in downtown St. Louis, a rally of anti-abortion advocates were feeling hopeful as the U.S. Supreme Court began hearing arguments in a landmark case that could topple existing abortion access across the country.
We never got a strong case that the Supreme Court will hear. And ultimately it could reopen Roe and see how evil that is and how wrong it was from the very beginning.
Quite frankly, I mean, it is already pretty bleak in Missouri regarding abortion access.
Things like preventing both public and private insurance from paying for abortion, instituting mandatory waiting periods that necessarily requires folks travel multiple times to secure an abortion.
In most cases, an abortion in Missouri is legal up to 22 weeks, but the state is currently fighting its own legal battle in the courts on a law that could ban most abortions after 8 weeks of pregnancy.
Could Missouri be the next state to join Texas with an abortion ban so early that most folks don't even know that they're pregnant? Absolutely, we could.
And while Illinois has less restrictions when it comes to abortion access, Dr. Colleen McNicholas with Planned Parenthood of St. Louis says their Southern Illinois clinic is feeling the ripple effects of the 6-week abortion ban in Texas.
As Texans fill the schedules in Oklahoma and Kansas, well, those folks also need access to abortion. And so we are seeing an upward displacement of folks from the states between Texas and Illinois coming to our Southern Illinois clinic for care.
While some, like these rally goers, are ready to see an end to abortion access, others say any decision that would challenge Roe v. Wade could be devastating for the long-term reproductive rights of women in Missouri.
Missouri is one of about 20 states that already has sort of on the books that if Roe v. Wade were to fall, like abortion in all cases would become illegal.
While the Supreme Court did hear the opening arguments in the Mississippi abortion case today, it could be as early or as late as June or July this summer before a ruling is actually made on that decision. So for people wondering, what does that mean right now? Well, abortion is still legal in all 50 states, but of course that depends on your current abortion laws and what that means for how long you have until you can get abortion, as well as what kind of access that looks like for your state. Reporting in downtown St. Louis, Gabriela Vidal, News 4.